Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome into Flying with Mike. I hope you've had a fantastic day. And hey, we are getting ready to fly to what many call the City of Love. Paris. Oh, Paris, not Paris, Texas. There was a movie quite hilarious. But no, Paris, France. On Condor. And you're all going, that's not Condor. Where's the prison bars on it? This is the older version. I kinda like this too. So for the A320, I think this looks good. Now when we fly the A330, we might throw the stripes on it. But hey, we're flying Condor from Frankfurt over to Paris, France. And I hope you enjoy it. A little longer flight, probably, than most think. I actually thought about an hour at the tops. It may still be. But SimBrief says an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll see. So again, hope your Valentine is very happy. We had a great Valentine's Day, even though we both worked. But my wife made a lovely dinner, and a bouquet of flowers arrived yesterday for her from Captain Mike here, and caught her completely off guard. That's the goal on Valentine's Day. So, anyway, I hope you all had great Valentine days, and uh, the big one is remembering. Yeah, that's the one, two dates, three dates you never forget: Valentine's Day, birthday, and the anniversaries. Those you don't forget. Frying pans find ways upside the back of your head if you do. So, anyway, we are sitting, getting ready to go. Let's pop in the plane and see if we can't turn this out of here pretty quick. I haven't gotten anything going. Oh, it's been crazy here at the headquarters for Flying with Mike. Internet issues, which, sometimes you just got to shake your head at a computer and go, why? Why'd you do that? And that's what happened here. And frame rates are back. I don't know what happened. Um, then we're going to leave it at that. Because if I try to dissect it anymore, it'll come back. Either come back or come back to haunt me. All right, so for today, again, let's take that top half with the weights and all with a grain of salt. We'll show exact loadout here in a minute. But 125 people are aboard, 0 pounds of cargo for the most part. And there's our lovely route for 200 miles. Cost index is the Condor, according to a document I have. Their cost index 26 on these aircrafts, and they're gonna say 24,000 feet to ToLiss, which I am not certain where that is in our flight plan. But then we'll go to 23. Might be over in the climb out. So anyway, it's gonna be, I don't know where that's at. So, and some, you know what? I think we'll just go 24. And is that good? Does that sound good to you all? Yeah, let's just go 24. So, but anyway, hey, I'm glad to have y'all aboard. And the birds have arrived. You saw them kind of in the background. Real quick look at the weather. Now, this is kind of it's kind of neat. This is what it is right now in Frankfurt. Winds 010 at 2 degrees, and yeah, downright cold. Actually, let me rephrase that. That's not downright cold because that's 10 degrees higher than we are. So, okay, can't complain here in the States when they're 10 degrees lower than we are. All right. France, temperature's 30 degrees right now. Wind 170 at 6. And you see the rest of the interesting stuff. And of course, at this hour of the night, hey, Europe's got it right. They're sleeping. It's like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning over there. So yeah, they're kind of smart and thinking about sleeping. So while we over here in the States are just getting wound up. All right. We are on VATSIM. If you didn't hear, oh no, you wouldn't have heard the beep, 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 beeps. So I hope y'all are ready. And one last look at the plane. Oh, now it's snowing. Where'd that come from? Besides the sky. I heard one of you go there. All right, let's go. Get her done. All right, now, like I said, let's take a look at this. Again, here we are, 125. Go to the mechanical page, go a couple pages up. There's our fuel. We'll go with that number. We got 200 pounds of cargo. All right. You know what? Let's go over here, hit the ISCS, hit the ground, and we're going to go ahead and say, caterers, you have completed your mission. Back to weight and balance. All right. So here we are. Payload, 27,000. Whoop. Back up the truck. Payload, yeah, is about 5,000. No, correction, 4,000 pounds heavier. This is something we get right now with the ToLiss A320. And yeah, I'm not certain where issues are coming in, why it's coming in 4,000 pounds heavier, but it is. And we're going to have to dig in and find out where and what is not meshing correctly. All right, but we did put 12,000 pounds on, so we added a couple of 100 pounds, just safety's sake. Everything else here is ready to go. So let's go, Cap. Let's get this plane on the roll. I know you love these sounds. Stand by. I gotta turn up the volume. Ah, y'all miss this one over here all the time. I watch some of your streams. You missed this one. Cargo smoke test. Remember, 747 training, if it says test, test it. Yeah, there'll be a test at the end. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, test it. Plus, you love those sounds. I know Hawker once said, I'd rather hear them in flight. I don't. I don't ever want to hear them in flight. I have a couple times and I didn't like it. All right, so with all of that, oh, I forgot to pull up my, there we go. External power's on, fuel pumps off. Fuel is fuel. I think we're fueled. We are indeed. Hang on a second, I'm just checking X-Pilot. Okay, good, good, and good. And, all right, let's get going. Let's get up to the overhead. APU. Oop. All right, we're getting there slowly but surely, folks. Okay, there we go. It's like, okay, when are we gonna find them? I'm looking for a chart that we'll be using here in a moment. All right, let me just do that. And rumor zoom in. And we're in A20. Okay. All right, we've got the APU firing up. Just about there. Then we'll get this bird up and going. But again, hope today has been a great day. We will be a little quicker with this plane. So stand by, 90 coming up. There's available, waiting for 100%. Boom. All right. Sorry, we need to go down below here. Okay, flaps are down, flaps, or spoilers down, flaps up. Ignition in normal, master switch is off. Let's just do a quick, okay, throttles are working. And now we'll go to check the pitot heat, and the APU bleed is on. All right, going to nav. Y'all are going, Captain, you did that awful quick. Yep. Okay, on bat went out, and down we go. Okay, give me a second. Let me get the other one just in case I want to use it. Perfect. All right, real quick, we're good till 18 Feb. That's 4 days from now, folks. Heading to init. Request. We'll be putting in the lat long here, and I'll show you how to do that real easy, real quick here in a second. Waiting for the flight number. There it is. All right. Now you've got a line IRS here. If you do not see your lat long, click it. Otherwise, don't, because you'll start the alignment. We're going to set it to our gate. Going, what? Yeah, we're going to actually set the IRS coordinate to our gate. Right, bring charts in. Again, I tell you all about this feature. It's phenomenal if you need it. It'll allow you to zoom down when they tell you where you need to go. That being ground, tower, whatever controller. You've got an ability to zoom in on the main chart. Here, let me show you. This is the main chart with my route and everything on it. I could even have the weather if I want. I'm not at this moment. And I can even, oh, it is centered. There it goes. It just takes a few. All right. And it here gets to tell you the gate. We're in A20. So then you go to your charts. Couple of ways you can do that. From here, click the chart. If you're already in something that looks like this, click charts, and then go to taxi, scroll down, look for either INS chords. You get the drift. Okay, I've already got it, so there it is. We said Alpha 20. Now what I do is blow it up. There we go. Now, don't say those kinds of words in airports. That could be very dangerous. Anyway. Oh, we just had somebody chime in. Desktop pilot scare. Pilot scare. Welcome aboard. Desktop Pilot Society. All right, real quick. So we're looking for 5002.8, and that'll be north. 02.8. Okay, so up we go. Next will be our longitude. That will be 834.0. Oh, we gotta come down. Oh wait, we gotta go this way. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. 34, Mike. Come on. Now y'all are going, my God, you really moved that longitude line. Two things to remember. One, your longitudes are like, you're at an airport with 2 to 2.5 mile long runways. So moving the point isn't, could be quite a distance. So that's what we did. I had other words I was going to use and edited myself. All right, and that's how you do that. Now, once we confirm up, hang on, let me pull that away. So we again wanted north 50, 2.8, 50, 02.8, 008, east 34, 0. Align it. Okay, clear, and clear. Wind request. Return. I said return. Thank you for listening. And clear. All right, cost index, we said 26. Flight level 240. Tropo, we're not going to worry about. And I'm going to get rid of that on my end. All right, guess what we get to do? That's right, start doing that stuff we do on here. Hang on. Trying to turn down some of the lighting in here. It's okay. All right, so we got the weights fuel prediction page up, which happens to also have our weights. 123.4. Huh. We're gonna go with this. Point 0 diagonal 28.3. Block fuel 12. All right, you can see that everything adjusted. 123 takeoff weight, 134.6. So yeah, everything's looking pretty capiche to that. Go to F plan and back over here. 40 plan. All right, I'm going to bring charts back in. This will work as our departure brief as well. All right, we're departing kind of weird here. We're going to use 1/8, even though the winds are out of the north. So we have a tailwind. Now, the fun thing we could do here is pull up the map. Woo, ugly to the south. Or sometimes I like to call it Ugly. Currently, my weather is 10 hours different. However, they're showing current weather. No, they're not. I kind of wish they'd slap a time on here. But we're still 010, 12 knots. Ooh, brutal. But we'll go with it. Oh, we'll go with it. We're doing a 1/8 departure. So we're taking off to the south. Usually the airport will have one runway landing, one of the 3 parallels, 1/8 departing, as also one of the parallels, usually the center one. Or wait, yeah, the center one, the right runway would be for landing, right and left. That gets your distance separation you need, and that's how you get the kind of traffic airports like Frankfurt have in and out quickly. So let's click EDDF, departure, 18. Now we're looking for, just making sure, SOBA to L. It's going to be a ways down. SOBR to Lima, right there. Click on it. And there are no transitions. It's out to SOBA. Okay, that takes care of this half. Okay, so we just start stepping through. 198, 201, Donab, Sobra. Okay, then we close out. We're just doing a quick check of the route. Zoom back out. It looks like Supa is going to take off that way too. All right, Sobra. So then we have Yulgig and Route. I saw it. Where is it? There it is. Then we have, keep going up, and you can watch it down below. Bitu, Asmak, Niziv, and DIK. Dietrich. Okay, and then we're just about done. Idasa, Tolavu, Rapor Vendor, or Vendus, which starts a very complicated way of getting people into an airport. Very busy airport called Charles de Gaulle. Currently 27 right. Let's look to see where that's going to put us. I think, oh, it's going to put us up here. Looking for Terminal 3. If you all see it, yell. Hopefully I hear you. Terminal 2, Terminal 2. Where's Terminal 1, out of curiosity? Oh, Terminal 1. Terminal 3. Huh. Well, I'll be doggone. So I guess 27 right would be a good landing. I didn't even know this one existed. Hang on, let's get the chart up for it. That will be... Okay, I'm not certain, so we'll go to charts. Okay, no details here. Terminal 1 and 3. Oh, here we go. All right. Wow. Wow. Okay, cool. So, oh, that's a de-ice area. Wow. Okay. I was wondering what all of this, that's for de-icing. Holy mackerel. All right, so we're going to be parking over here in the queue, in the queues. All right, so Terminal 1's a wacky parking area. Just weird, but I like it. It's just the things I like. All right. Well, that's where we're going. So yeah, 27 will be a good landing runway. Let's go to back to flights and click approach available. Ooh. Oh, hang on. RNAV. Always, if you're curious about the art, oh, of course not. Never mind. Because the ILS will look the same. Why? Because you have to look up this chart too. Lauren Lore 1W. Oh, excuse me. And of course now I get the hiccups. All right. All right, now it's showing on here to here for the ILS. So here's how we find that chart. We go to approaches. Oh, I forget. Is it the right? Which runway are we headed for? When in doubt, 27 right. All right, there's the approach. Yeah, it's another chart, basically. I kind of want to see the 3. All right, well, we'll stick with what we got. All right, we got them all loaded down here as well. So we'll be coming in. Our initial is Devon Zurum to Vbeck. Oh, no, correction. Enori to Lorne. These are for the 27s. These are for the 26s. And then we have to go down here. Go here. So from Lorne, PG, down to PG, which I don't know why these don't connect, to here. And Bangkok, I believe, Banox is our initial. Okay, it's not showing up. What's going on here? Let me look. What the? Where are we going? Okay, I figured this out. Actually, I have no idea. Oh, that's the Banox. Okay, all we're doing is coming down to PG 520, and then we're joining our ILS. See, they're a bit on the confusion side, and actually we come down to IG 27 right. Okay. Whew, all right, y'all as confused as I am. Well, it gets better because it'll go here. That's why I chose the ILS 27 right. Okay. And this is where this side helps out a lot. V2. Nine whiskey. Lorne 1W. Read it across. Oh wait, did I miss a transition? Shouldn't have, but I might have. Okay, so V2. Okay, so no, there is no transition. Gets really complicated in Europe, so kind of gotta be ready for it. All right, so you can see we come off Lorne down to 520 down to here. Yes, you could be vectored all over the place here. By the way, if you weren't paying attention, it shows you where the Eiffel Tower is in relation to your airport. Orly, de Gaulle, Le Bourget. Anyway, just thought I'd show that out there. All right, let's get to work. Click that, off, and clicking that. All right, now we can kick in here. All right, so we've got our stuff in. Let's insert and Vita. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick run here with it. All right, Vitas to Exerm to Enori to Divum to Lenori PG 520, and then we go direct to the ILS. And in. Okay. Missed approach will take us out to Pawn. Is it Pawn? P-O-N? And I believe we hold there. It just says out to Pawn, and then they turn us back, I guess. Who knows? And today's alternate new remote. There's the route to LFOK. Battery. And I know I probably botched it. All right, let's clear that off. All right, next up, RadNav. Next up, looks good. Perf, looks good. Not really, we got to fill in the blanks. Couple of ways you can do this. First, let me do this. All right, we'll come back over here, hit takeoff performance, reset. Let's go with it, 010. Temperature, what are they showing here? Four. Let's go with 10. You know what? We'll go with that. Dry. We're not going to run anti-ice. Flex. Air conditioning on. Computing. Good. All right. Let me get over here real quick. Put that down here real quick. 1.8. Throw this in here real quick. We'll go back to the EFB. For wind, we said. Yay. I know. Okay, and okay, dry. Flaps 1. Diagonal. What's our? Up. 0.6, 0.6. I'm filling it in like it's the page to go. Sorry, it's been a while since we've been in the Airbus, so we're a little rusty. Kicking some of that rust off. Maybe we need to fly about 100 flights. I can already hear some going, no! All right, we said we're flexing. 67, 137, 137, 139. Insert it. And black box, you're saying for Frankfurt. Mucho appreciated. 1360 for thrust reduction and acceleration. Engine out is, we're on 18, 1900. Okay, that all looks good. That looks good. We're ready to go. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's get down here. By putting these in auto when we land, set brakes, seatbelt, and beacon lights off, boom, they all start coming back. All right, and that's set. Let's take a look outside real quick. The airplane appears to be ready. That building throws me off all the time. Anyway, looks like Condor's ready to fly. Almost. Arc. Okay, so 1018. LS constraints. LS constraints. In case we come back, put that one on F plan and clear it. Okay, speed. Okay, first we're in arc 40. You choose. This is you up here. VOR, VOR. Okay, speeds managed, headings managed. Initial climb. Technically 4,000, we'll go to 24. Okay, and managed. Okay, VOR, VOR, ARC 40, LS, LS, okay. Brake fans coming on. Anti-skid, nose wheel steering, good, gear down. 3 green, switches 12 o'clock, and we are now ready. Let me just check something real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. My ACARS wasn't running. All right, happy Valentine's Day again, folks, and hope y'all are ready because we are going to the city of love. And it's not the Love Boat. Okay, there we go. Got that all set up, ready to go, ready to go. All right, here we go. Let's get that door closed. Same thing, we'll click attendant, auto. Light will go out. Okay, we're on APU, the generator's on, so we can click. 1, 2, 3. All our fuel pumps are on, everything in position. All right, if you don't mind, I want to look one more time out here. So my guess is we're gonna push. I think just straight back look good to you. Yeah.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. ToLiss driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Okay, here we go. Sorry that took a little longer than I was hoping, but we're gonna get going a lot quicker.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, let's push it back.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Okay, number 2.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
All right, thanks for the pushback. We sure appreciate. Perfect. Okay. Okay, ground spoilers, flaps. All right, now the trim. Up 6, right? Okay, we're ready to go. Auto brake to max. Okay, APU master, turn that sucker off. Brakes, flight controls, auto brakes, and here we go. Okay, out to 18 we go. And again, happy Valentine's Day. What a weekend we have going on too. We are in the middle, like I said, Valentine's Day, but it's also Mardi Gras. Also Monday here in the States, President's Day. Some institutions still in Illinois, where I'm at, here in the U.S., honor Lincoln still instead of just Washington's birthday. So it's one of those, weird things they do. Used to be one or, it's one or the other, and Illinois always took Lincoln's birthday. So, but now it is on Washington's birthday, and but after that we have whoa, Ash Wednesday or Fat Tuesday, then Ash Wednesday, Fat Tuesday, of course, for those of the Catholic persuasion, uh, where they feast to where Ash Wednesday becomes a fasting, not 40 days of fasting, but the Friday fish fries and all of that. So yeah, it's what a time it is. And the weather couldn't be any better right now. Okay, granted, it's raining today, but overall for the next week or two, not bad. We'll see how March starts. When that gets here, signs I've seen, and I don't know the trusting or not of the calendar I saw with temperatures and all, but this is how I find out. Get it right once, hey, I'll look again. Get it wrong once, I'll never look at it again. So, pretty harsh, I know. All right, we're coming up to 18, and if memory serves here, we go straight on to it. Yep. All right, the last check to make sure everything's ready to go. Radars are on. again, the City of Love is where we're about to take off. Okay, Flex. Okay, 100, hand off the throttle. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears up. Oh boy. All right. Hey, I'm sorry I've been so quiet. I got some issues going on here in the cockpit again. Um, oh great. All right. I'm not 100% sure what the heck is going on here. Um, this is really bizarre. This is really an amazing issue going on. Okay, that was totally weird, weird, weird again. Okay, I am just baffled by the internet today and how it's working but not working. Does that make sense? Hmm. All right, let me look ahead here. Okay, I'm going to just plan to be below 420. Okay, that's good. Then 7,000 at Lorney. Okay. Boy, I wish I could sit here and explain to you what's going on. Well, I'll put it this way. Earlier today where I live, we had a power outage. Um, and came back on. Weird thing, I don't know if it was weird or not, because I don't know if the business across the street from where I work, if that's a battery operated sign. or battery backup sign when power goes out. Came back on, and out of the blue, this wasn't like a thunderstorm going through it, just out of the blue the power went out, which normally is how it happens. I get that. And tonight I've actually had internet disconnect. I have had no internet on my computer connected to the Wi-Fi router but our TV has seen no trouble, and it's off the Wi-Fi. I'm currently, I believe, am I connected? No, I think I'm disconnected again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if maybe my NIC card got blown to pieces. That's always a possibility. Overheated, whatever, happens in those things. But it's been really weird, this whole flight. And hey, if y'all have suggestions, love to hear what to check, where to, what to do. One thing I do want to try here, don't know how that works. I'd have to look at it. And try that, obviously not in midstream here. But the thing is, and this is what really baffled me, and you all would be the ones to tell me. Now, if you're on YouTube watching this, you're on with what I do. I'll fly the flight, upload the video of the flight to YouTube. So you're not, you won't be the one. If you're watching this stream right now, could you tell me if you've been able to see it from takeoff? That's where the problem seemed. Actually, it was in the taxi, because all of a sudden I looked over and the airplane wasn't moving. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So a lot of questions going through my mind. ACARS systems will normally keep recording your flight whether you're on or off all night. Hasn't that? It's been working all along here. Thank you, Steve and Desktop Pilot Society. Gosh, this is bizarre. Unless, well, no, because my browsers have been having the issue. Like I said, fun things to wonder about. Well, I do appreciate the chime in there, guys. I really do. Just really perplexed with it. Like I said, it's really difficult to try to put into words what's going on. Where I'm having issues, and the TV, which that TV always has issues, didn't have a single problem. Part of me, let's see. Yeah, this is just really weird. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the Twitch time. But uptime, yeah, this is just. I don't even know where to begin to troubleshoot this. Hmm. Yeah, that is just wow. All right, we're at the equal time point. Oh, top of descent's coming up. All right, it is 0 degrees in Paris right now and 1707. really a bizarre night on the computer. So, well, it's Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day is wrapping up for 2026. Hope you all had a great day, great night. It's also Mardi Gras, so take it easy, be safe. Love to have you tomorrow on stream if the internet decides to behave. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I wouldn't even know what to tell Spectrum it's doing if I called them. Um, so, and by the way, you can, yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, very odd for sure. You can thank the CEO for tonight's flight. She said, you know, Paris is, they say, the city of love, so vroom, off we go. So that is why Paris tonight. So enjoy the ride. We're about to start our descent into Paris. Looks like about 10-15 miles out, and from top of descent. Oh. I like that, Steve. That's good. Nice? Or is it Nice? Actually, I don't know how you pronounce that in French. And our friends from France, well, they kind of got the right idea. They're asleep right now. That or they really know how to party. Either way. Because it would be, well, getting close to daybreak. Let's see. Let's pull up Logitech. Where is the tram? Oh, they got a ways to go still. I was looking at Logitech because I've got that Terminator line that goes across it, and yeah, it's give you an idea what we're talking about here. So here's the flight in Logitech. The Terminator line is like way west or east of them right now. Folks in Dubai are awake. Kuwait is waking up. But little ways to go. Couple hours till the rest of Europe gets under the sunlight. So that's why controllers are hard to find here unless they're US or some other country. And we're at top of this. All right, so down to, excuse me. 7,000. And down we go. think St. Valentine needs to shoot it. One of his Cupid arrows this way. Hit my computer so it will behave better. And we get to see how the sun's gonna behave with this landing. Yippee. Oh well, we'll put the sunglasses on or something. So, all right, we're coming through 18,000. However, here in Europe, that is not the transition today. We don't have the ATIS to know what the real transition is, but we'll go with the chart, which is 5,000. And it'll start flashing right here on the nav display. All right, we're inbound. You know, one other thing I noticed, X-Pilot never disconnected. Like I said, very weird what the internet's doing here. But everything browser-based seemed to go haywire. Maybe the Google is having troubles. The Google. All right, this blue hash line here, that's our, if we divert to what is it, LFOK? So, gives you an idea of the relation. It'll fly right over this. All right, and being Valentine's Day, you know, I haven't said much, mainly because of all the other issues, but today's verse of the day, we're using the same one as we did yesterday. 1 Corinthians 13, 4. You know what? Hang on a second. That sun's making it awful hard. That didn't help. There we go. That's helping a little. First Corinthians is chapter 13 is kind of known as the love chapter. And Paul writes some great stuff about love. Chapter 13 verse 4. We're only going to deal with that one. The rest of them are great, don't get me wrong. But he penned, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. And like I said, I recommend opening up the Bible, chapter 13 of First Corinthians, and read the love chapter. It is just an amazing writing. Hang on a second, it's doing weird things. Okay, there we go. But yeah, sorry about that. The airplane decided to do something I wasn't ready for. Um, so yeah, love is patient, love is kind. I put into it, love does not envy, love does not boast, and love is not proud. Again, this is just one verse of, I think, 13 in chapter 13 of 1 Corinthians, and really a good read if you want to know what God's vision, ideas, plans for what love is. Okay, we are back on track here. We're getting ready. All right, so approach speed 130 and okay. Okay, flaps 1. Well, I brought the gear down pretty quick, 15 miles out. Oh well. Um, so we are on the ILS 427 right. Oh, got the runway in sight. Right up here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet. So this time it looked like everything went down. So anyway, we'll continue in. Hey, if you missed anything you want to see on this great Valentine's Day special, hey, check it on YouTube when we get it uploaded. It might be tomorrow before we try. Again, thanks for being a part of Flying with Mike. As we come in, we are on final 27 right predictions. You know what? I am gonna see if I've never. Ooh, wrong. Too many letters. Okay, good. So it's still in there. Good. All right, let's slow up to what are we at? 10-mile final. I think we said 130. Yeah. Yeah, parrot. Ooh, helps.
2,500.
Traffic, FedEx 5603, lining up 109 right.
That's why.
Chicago traffic, loads 9 Alpha Mike, cross runway 9 right.
Huh. They're playing on the nines. Paris traffic, Condor 4215, about a 5-mile final, 427 right. Okay, flaps full, gears down.
Charles Gaulle traffic, FedEx 5603, departing from 809 right.
Speed, speed, speed. Speed. One thousand. $500. 400. Speed. 300. 100 above. Speed. 200. Minimum.
Landing.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, that was hard. All right, 535, 125. Speed issues the whole time down. Probably because of that tailwind. Why SimBrief said to come in this way, I have no idea. Yeah, it looks like internet issues again. Okay, so here's that weird terminal I talked about that I kind of really like. We're not parking there. This is the Terminal 1. We're going to hit the main north-south taxiways and head down to Terminal 3. Oh, it is so much fun. Internet issues. Can't wait to see what we show here. All right, let's see. Getting there. And this all right here is de-ice according to the chart. All right, let's go ahead and start. Okay, let me get over here, click that, turn that back on. All right, let's real quick go through it. Radars are off. Okay, that's unlocked. Parking brake. Set. Brake temps are fine. APU's on. Parking brake. APU. All right, just about an hour between the two places, and we are on the ground. Welcome to Paris. Paris, as many like to call it. All right, let's get in here. First things first, beacon off. Seatbelts. All right, at least the parking brake wasn't on like it was on our last flight. For landing. Anyway, all right, so that's all looking good. We'll close out the checklist. PIREP appears to be filed. That's good. How bad is what we're about to find out. 291. I don't know how we pulled that out, but we did. So, all right. That's why I got it here, because I realized there's no jetways here. Oh, I can get the back one going too. All right. Sorry about that. I just realized some things as we were doing that. Okay, so let's go see how bad this all looked. And again, if you are on Twitch and you missed any portion of this, hey, this will get uplifted to YouTube. I'm gonna say tomorrow. With the internet issues I'm having right now, I'm not even gonna even try tonight. We'll get it up there as soon as we can. I'll put that to you all right now. And just know it is our Valentine's Day flight, and I may change the poster just to reflect that. All right, so there's the air. Well, you can't see it. So there's Elevatech. Let's go to flights, EDDF LPG. There we are. Out of A30 or A20 Q1 Terminal 3. 331 feet a minute at 126, 1.5 Gs. That part's not good. All right, let me find us. There we are. Also, you can zoom in on Elevatech and Sim Toolkit to get the same results that I showed you on charts. All right, so just looking at it, we were way left of the line. And again, 331 feet a minute, 126. And just barely in the landing zone. All right, we'll zoom back out. All right, now the unofficial scorekeeper for flying with Mike in the realm of landings. By the way, I know what I need to do after this. Okay, they're showing 535 feet a minute at 125 knots. This I can more believe only because we were having a hard time getting that plane to settle, and I pulled back at 50 feet. Knowing that if I didn't get that nose up, it was gonna hit that runway solid. But it got the passengers awake so they could make their connecting flights. Oh, Luxembourg came up. How about that? All right, let's look at the details of this one. It was an hour and 14-minute flight, 241 miles, and I missed the block fuel, but that's okay. Hey, of course, we're not on the center line, so let's, you know, let's show where he was with a good map. Oh, well. In our case, though, we were 2,900 feet down the 8,800 foot runway, 23 feet off the center line. In an aircraft like the A320 or 321, 737s, that's okay to a point. You do that with 747s and 777s, runway lights become an issue with your engine. And we saw what we did performance-wise. Everything looked pretty decent except for the fact we were rolling, so maybe that's what it was. Anyway, we had a fun time, and you know, that is the name of the game when you fly the sim. Have fun. Okay, granted, we were pulling our hair out, and there isn't much to pull out as to what the heck is going on with the internet. But in the end, we got to our destination. We made a landing, and we are offloading our passengers. Why did this one go away? Did I accidentally click it? I certainly did. I was trying to figure out why is that one gone. So anyway, there you have it, a sunset arrival. Can't blame it on the sun. I really didn't see it much. But y'all have a fantastic rest of your Valentine's Day. And we'll try to get a flight together tomorrow. There's no guarantees with the way the internet's going. That was just so bizarre. But again, if you missed anything and you're here on Twitch, first off, thank you. If you're new, hit that follow button. But otherwise, know that what you missed will be for sure up on YouTube. All right, and just look for Flying with Mike there. And you know what? If you're in Twitch here, let me just do this. We're in Twitch. There you go. There's a link to our YouTube channel. All right, so y'all have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday, and we'll take to the skies. We'll see you then. Have a great Valentine's Day. Remember a great verse. I told you this Friday. It's the love chapter in the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I took one verse. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, love does not boast, love is not proud. And it goes on, and it is what love is. Remember, Jesus was being tested by the Sanhedrin as to what is the greatest commandment. Well, the greatest commandment is to love your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Second commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. Love is unconditional, and God, we are to love with everything we have, and then likewise our neighbor. So you see, Paul here writing in 1 Corinthians, God inspired writing. What love is. It's patient, it's kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, and it's not proud, and it goes on. So, keep that. This isn't just today's verse, it's a verse you can apply every day of your life. And it's a chapter, actually, you can. So, take a look at it. And know this, we'll try to be back tomorrow or Monday. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. God bless. See you then.